Welcome. It is a beautiful day for the beautiful game, and we're thrilled to be bringing it to you here on Eagle TV, powered by GCG Bag, and of course supported by the Nordeck, Perez Morris, and our friends at Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning. Bart Logan, Darren Van Paris with you for the home finale for your Columbus Eagles for the 2022 WPSL season. So they're going to be taking on the Cleveland Ambassadors, not to be confused with Ambassadors Cleveland, who Eagles lost in a disappointing 3-0 loss last week. But this is a Cleveland Ambassadors team, Darren, that they sit in fourth right now in the Ohio Valley Eastern Division, just a point behind Columbus. So a win or a draw solidifies their hold in that third seed. But Darren, this is a team that has given up 20 goals this season, a good opportunity for the Eagles to try to end on a high note.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is something that we've talked about in the past, is just getting some goals on the sheet for the Eagles if they can get in front and kind of hold onto a lead there. But they've seemed to do well, so hopefully we'll see that today playing the Ambassadors Cleveland, or Cleveland Ambassadors.
Exactly.
I'm already confused.
We're gonna have some struggles with that. We're just gonna be honest with you guys, but we will be doing our best with this. And the Eagles, they're going to be trying to do their best and might be struggling a little bit too. Most notable absence is Cheryl Shope. We suspected after she went down last week with that leg injury that she would not likely be available. Confirmed today with the starting lineup. And in her place will be Monique Reventlow, a jack of all trades for this Eagles team. But a good opportunity, Darren, for some players like Alexa Summer, who's going to get the start as you can head into our starters, to really make a good impression in this final game and show Matt Ogden and Mark Wise that they have a spot in this program moving forward.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Alexa Summer, I thought had some good movement, and she was able to hold the ball up pretty well and showed some good pace behind as well. So we'll see if she's able to put one in the back of the net, or at least make some connecting passes. So without further ado, we'll run through the starting lineup for the Eagles here. Got Lacey Bethay will be on a wing, I would assume. Katie Cox, Alicia Donnelly, Erin Duffy, Isabel Janacci, and Annalise Grimmel. So Grimmel we either saw as a wide player, or she was kind of playing like that 10 role. So we'll see how they end up getting lined up. But we do have Amanda Porbaugh back in net again. Monique Reventlow, as you said, will be starting on the back line somewhere. Audrey Shea will be playing center back. Addie Schock and Alexa Summer, who we've already talked about.
Yeah, so Addie Schock and Alexa Summer both making their first starts for the Eagles. And I believe their Eagles debuts. So going to be, well, not for Alexa Summer, but Addie Schock. That's certainly her first. Then one of the other names that we may see coming off the bench will be Avery Schoen. She was added to the roster for this game, a Dublin, Ohio native player for Southern Indiana. Certainly something to keep an eye out as Eagles are getting ready to make their way out. Cleveland Ambassadors in a little bit different uniforms this time around. They're in white jerseys with light blue trim and light blue letters. Looked pretty sharp on the field, and a lot of excitement here, Darren, for this final home game of the WPSL season. It's definitely, and again, for the Eagles, wanting to end it with an exclamation point.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, great weekend, beautiful day. It is a little bit warm outside, but
just a bit.
Yeah, but I mean, great day to get out
Absolutely.
and watch the game and finish on a high note here.
And that's what the Eagles look to do as they kick it off, and we are underway. Eagles in their black jerseys with yellow trim. They'll be going from left to right here on your webcast here on Eagle TV, powered by the Nordeck, Perez Morris, and of course your friends here at the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls. It's Alicia Donnelly who has it on the far side of the field. She tries to leave it for an overlapping Monique Reventlow, but it goes out of play for our first stoppage and throw-in. This will come for the Cleveland Ambassadors. So it looks like that back line, Darren, it will be Monique Reventlow out wide left in the Cheryl Shope's traditional position, and then Erin Duffy there at the right back.
Yep, I was just about to comment on that too. And then you got, looks like Addie Schock and Audrey Shea playing your center backs there. So looks like we're potentially seeing some sort of variation of at least 4 in the back. So it could be a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. So yeah, interesting to see. Kind of, it's been definitely moving pieces on the back line as we've kind of seen some of the games here at Bernlohr Stadium and also at Historic Crew Stadium. So nothing to be different, I guess, than the past couple games that we've seen. So we'll see if the Eagles are able to No, they played decently well in the games that we've seen, so hopefully they're able to keep it up with these new players coming in.
And that's a ball that, wow, if that hits the pole,
It's still in.
it's still in.
That's
so
right. We're going to get the,
yeah.
there's the corner. There, okay.
There you go. Eagles earning the first corner early on in this one, and I don't even know that they got a corner in that last game.
Yeah, if they did,
Ambassadors. They did have one late there in the second half.
Yeah.
You're right.
But your point being, they just had some issues just getting into really dangerous spots there. So this is a great start here, Bart.
And Reventlow will take it. Nice corner, and Addie Schock trying to get under it. Of course, unfortunately, she couldn't get on top of that ball enough and keep it down. It hops out of play and into, and that's not Cassidy, but into the road there. And we'll have a goal kick here coming for the Cleveland Ambassadors. We're just into the second minute of this one. Still no score.
Yeah, certainly Addie Schock's a nice target in the box here on corner kicks and set pieces. She's got some great height.
And UD, University of Dayton connection
That's
there
right,
for Schock.
okay.
She, as well as Alicia Donnelly, both Flyers.
Couple Flyers.
Alexis Summer there pressing as it's going to be booted out of play, headed by Aaron Duffy over to Shea. Trying to do a little give and go. It's broken up by Cleveland. That was Victoria Leeson who got in between that one and knocked it out of play.
Nice little pass on there.
Yeah, that was a nice push there from Summer as she found Annalise Grimmel, who does look like she's playing more in that advanced 10 role with Cox and Giannacci there in the more holding midfield role as opposed to that flat midfield 3 we've seen.
I would agree, yep.
Lacey Bethay has it here on the right wing, leaves it for Giannacci. Giannacci losing that ball, and now Cleveland attempting to counter. That's Merrick Mihalik. And now Cleveland.
Nice read.
Giveaway, great read there from Katie Cox. Cox looking to try to get it out wide to Donnelly. She gets taken down. Now it's Giannacci with a good steal. Giannacci to Summer, great touch to Donnelly. Donnelly firing it from outside the box. Able to handle it there was the Cleveland keeper, but a good opportunity for the Eagles there. Their first shot on target of the game here, 3.5 minutes in.
They did a good job there pressing, forcing Cleveland there to making some quick decisions. They made an errant pass, and Katie Cox was right on the scene there. And even when she ended up getting the ball taken from her, but I think that was a Alexis Summer there, or I couldn't tell if that was Grimmel, was able to get a turnover as well. So nice work from the Eagles.
And this is going to be, important for the Eagles, and really looking at Alexis Summer here, where we haven't seen as much Madison Costner this season. We're not, whether that's injury, whether that's rotation, whether it's, Matt Ogden just looking to see some fresh faces. But that striker position, it's been, rotating throughout the season, and really looking for somebody to claim, stake their claim to that 9th shirt. And this is a great opportunity for Alexis Summer this afternoon.
No doubt. Yeah, even, rolling into the next couple of seasons here with the Eagles, if Madison Costner is able to go or she's not available, having somebody else as a depth piece, like you're saying, is going to be big to kind of build some continuity and, knowing how they can play through different players. So it would nice to see Summer be able to get one here today.
Certainly would be. As here's Addie Schock playing it
nice
up
ball.
The wing ball. Yes, there's Monique Reventlow now coming, overlapping with some speed. Reventlow coming down that left side, played forward.
Well done.
To Summer, and now Summer back to Giannacci. Giannacci now out wide to Lacey Bethay.
Nice
Bethay
move.
challenging. She gets behind. Bethay shot back to her. Ooh, no, that was actually a good look there as she was trying to find Alexis Summer on that back post. Giannacci now with it, fighting through traffic, and it's going to be Addie Schock with it. Schock tried to get it to Donnelly, who's stepped back as Monique Reventlow is starting to make her way back to her more defensive position, as that's a little bit of a risky ball, but Shea was able to break it up and clear it down the field.
Nice movement there. We've talked about the wing backs also being, or I guess left or right back, however you want to go and phrase that, but just, the backs on the right and left side for the Eagles have been, something that they've consistently used getting into the attack, whether it's Cheryl Shope or any other players that are coming in there. So Monique Reventlow doing a good job making runs and able to find a nice pass in there to Summer. So we'll see if the Eagles are able to continue to work down the flanks here. Just another great pass over to Donley.
Speaking of the flanks, here's Donley. Donley cutting in from the left, winds up. Her shot there is deflected. Bethea racing to it, but Cleveland player gets it first. Goes off her, I believe. They're protesting and saying that it went off of Bethea. Not so fast, though, and it's going to be Janachi to take this one on the right side. So the Eagles with their second corner of the game here. We're just 6.5 minutes in.
Taken by Isabel Ganache.
Janachi ropes it in, headed by Katie Cox, and gobbling up that rebound for Cleveland. I believe that was Katie Constantini, the keeper. But a good opportunity, a couple good chances for the Eagles so far. As Poorbaugh clears it off the volley. Janachi playing a little bit rough and tumble in the middle of the field,
Nice.
and that's what you like to see. Great ball scooped ahead for Lacey Bethea. Great ball forward from Cox. Here's Bethea again, challenging on that left wing.
Nice ball.
Tries to slide, right wing I should have said, but that's a nice play there from Bethea, who's been very active on the wing attacking so far. Now here's a good chance for Cleveland with the counter. Nice little give and go. That's snuffed out, though, by Columbus. That was Addie Schock who got in there. So good chance there for the Eagles early on, although Bethea, in that offside position, stops the Eagles' chances at a counter to the counter. Left to the in the midfield, and now it's Aaron Duffy. Duffy tries to play it ahead for Lacey Bethea. This one's going to roll out of play, though, and it's going to be a throw in for Cleveland here in the 8th minute. Here's the throw in. And Cleveland slides it up ahead. Janachi looks to get there first. Now it's back with Shea. Audrey Shea to Cox. She'll play it back to Schock. And then gets it right back to this Katie Cox. Just moving it around this triangle here between Schock, Shea, and Cox. Ball intercepted there, though. That diagonal pass looking for the overlapping Reventlow picked off, and here comes Cleveland with a good chance on the counter. Swinging a ball in, no one able to get on the other end of that one, though, for Cleveland. It will roll out of play for a goal kick. First of the game for Amanda Poorbaugh, who's wearing the captain's armband in Ashley Goglin's absence today. And we'll see if Goglin is potentially available off the bench. We know she's been fighting some nagging injuries for the past several weeks. Was a questionable opportunity 2 weeks ago, and did end up getting the start last week, albeit at the center back position. But we saw that leg wrapped up, and she's not in the 11 at least for now. Summer. Moving back and gives it to Shea. Back to Schock, and you mentioned, Addie Schock is a lanky player and a nice addition to add for Columbus.
Absolutely. Nice move, Donley.
Yeah, good turn from Donley there. She's got some extra personnel with her. She's trying to cut her way toward net, but it is going to be broken up, taken away there by Lauren Milner.
Good. You can hear Matt Ogden there. As soon as the ball's getting won up by Cleveland, you can hear him yelling, "Press! Move up!" And they're doing just that, right? So we've seen them have some success here. At least in the first part of the game, where they're turning the ball over and it's kind of in the box or the top third of the field, and they're making it. It's definitely their game plan to try and turn the ball back over.
Yeah, it really seems like Katie Cox especially has almost been baiting them with those, long passes, and she's been able to pick off a couple so far.
Yep.
That's what I think you see with, them playing this more the 4-2-3-1 versus that 4-3-3 flat 4-3 that we've been seeing,
Yeah,
those two defender or midfielders playing a little bit further back allows them to pick some of those off.
right.
Janachi
Well
tracking back there and takes it away. She's looked
Nice.
a little bit more physical today, too, which has been encouraging.
Absolutely.
Here's Annalise Grimmel to Lacey Bethay. Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication there between Bethay and Grimmel. It's a giveaway, and it goes out of play. Now it's going to be onto the foot of Erin Duffy. Duffy will play it back to Poorbaugh, just inside her 18-yard box. Back with Shea. Shea sends it across the way to Schock. Schock will play it forward, trying to find Donnelly. It's going to be picked off.
Well done.
Summers able to get it. Summer, nice hold-up play there. She gets it to Duffy. Duffy, though, had a hard first touch. Now, softer one from her. It's back with Janachi. Janachi dribbling. Goes back to the safety valve there, and Audrey Shea. It's out wide with Reventlow now on the left. Back with Schock. Audrey Shea. Taking a couple dribbles. And will give it back to her fellow center back. That ball broken up. Schock this time playing it back to Shea. The Eagles, some good possession here, albeit it's a little bit of a plodding attack.
Yeah, you can see Cleveland's just, they're doing a good job of, applying some token pressure, but they're really, clogging up the middle, so they're not able to connect some of these passes to Janachi or Cox down the middle, and it's forcing them to go wide, but they're not so. But even the wide passes aren't necessarily the obvious ones, or they're not, super easy to get to. So, well done by Cleveland thus far. I think with the Eagles, it's maybe do you play a little bit more direct and try and get some balls over the top. Donnelly's been last game did a good job trying to find some space in between the center backs and the right and left backs. Maybe you see more of that. Bethay's had some opportunities one-on-one, so it's trying to get it. Even if it's not an obvious pass, can you get it into the right feet of the people that can make the moves and kind of move the ball up the field.
Speaking of moving it up the field, that was Monique Reventlow who played a ball that just kept rolling on Alicia Donnelly. She wasn't quite able to catch up to it. Cleveland now holding on to it in their defensive third. We are into the 14th minute in this one. Still no score. A couple of opportunities for the Eagles and a couple of corners so far. Cleveland has yet to manage a shot. Here's a good opportunity for them, though. This ball headed up, racing toward it was McKenna Donahue, but first there is Amanda Poorbaugh, the keeper for Columbus. Long ball played ahead by Shea. That's not going to find anyone but the opposite keeper there for Cleveland. Katie Constantini, 87. That's not a shirt you see too often
right.
in soccer.
Yeah.
More like a tight end. Here comes Cleveland on the attack, but breaking that up quickly was Shea. Shea's been strong so far today. There's Erin Duffy with a clearance ahead for Alicia Conley. That ball takes a hop over, and it is going to go out. No, it's going to be kept in by Cleveland.
I thought she let that one roll out.
Good chance there for Grimmel, but she's unable to. Shea clashing for it at midfield. Cox loses it, but Janachi's able to corral it. Oh, they will call a foul there, I believe, on Katie Cox.
So got some wholesale subs coming in here. 5 for Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, a lot coming on for Cleveland, and then 1 for Columbus as Hannah Haddad, I believe, coming on.
Number 8, Carmen Hartman. Number 9, Ella Kisson. Number 13, Morgan Pence. And number 24, Brenna Utrup.
So long ball played ahead by Cleveland. It's out wide on the foot of Cameron Hartman. Hartman.
Front. Good.
Now it's going to be
Good.
big clearance there from Isabella Giannacci as settling in its Summer.
Well done.
Get it out wide. She does to Alicia Donnelly. Donnelly, good switching the
Like
field.
she's trying
but
to do there.
yeah, that was a good thought, and here's another opportunity for Haddad potentially to send it back. Nearly losing her balance, but able to keep it there is Giannacci. She plays it back to Addie Schock. And here is Cox. Forward to Alexa Summer. She's got Bethea on the right. Plays it ahead. Oh, that's going to be trapped down by Cleveland. Put out of play, and it'll be a throw in here as Haddad will take it. To Giannacci. And here she is.
Nice.
On the right side. Yeah, nice little move from Giannacci. She's got the Techers, folks. Katie Cox out wide to Haddad. Gets it back. Now she's got some field to go with her. Instead, she's going to slot it back to Schock. Schock out wide to Monique Reventlow. And now it's Donnelly. Donnelly trying to find Reventlow. Miscommunication. It'll go out of play for a throw-in for Cleveland. Halfway through the 17th minute, no score still between your Eagles and Cleveland. Oh, here's a foot race here between Shea and Hartman. Hartman gets loose
Well
of it.
done.
Shea, great defending there from Shea against a dangerous player for Cleveland in Cameron Hartman. She's got 3 goals so far on the season.
Yeah, something we're seeing from Cleveland is they're definitely not, they're not afraid to play the ball forward. They have been able to win some of those balls when they're playing it over the top, and even just kind of that, play to the center striker and have her knock it down to have somebody else trying to clean up the rest of it. But that was a good opportunity there. Shea did a good job of just staying in front, and eventually when she was able to get into position where she could shield off the ball, she did, and was able to get it clear.
So coming on, it's going to be Avery Shoney, I guess. She's making her debut.
Looks like she's playing up top as well. Was she?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she's there at the top, and then Haggett coming in for Grimmel, and it looks like she's going to slot in at the 10 spot. So the Eagles will remain with their 4-2-3-1. Ball is going to be thrown in for Cleveland right now. Quick turn there for the Ambassadors. Now it's out to Haley Rogers. Rogers with it. Big boot forward and directed toward net off the head of Morgan Pence, but that was no trouble for the keeper. Pushing her team forward before she takes a big boot there is Amanda Pourbaugh. Tori Haggett trying to get under it, unable to. Lacey Bethea is,
Nice.
though.
Unlucky.
She loses it. Yeah, unlucky is the right word for that one, as it's going to get back with Cleveland. That's Lena Feltovich, sorry. Now it's Hartman. Chipped ahead by Cleveland, broken up a second time around here. Bad break for Hannah Haddad. Now here comes Cleveland with the chance, trying to slide it there.
Good deep.
Looking for, it was McKinley Mendenhall coming in on that back post that McKenna Donahue was trying to find, but well defended by Monique Reventlow as that ball goes out of play.
You could see her peeking over her back shoulder there, and she was in a good spot and had that back post covered.
So here comes Audrey Shea off that just short free kick there from the keeper. Should say short goal kick. That did go out of play. Looks like Haddad may not have realized that she was just across that line. That yellow line, it can be a little bit deceptive. There's a lot of lines on this field. It is a football field. I think it also gets used for lacrosse. Multi-purpose, to be sure. As shown, plays back for Giannacci. Giannacci pushing
Well done, good
Bethea
ball.
forward, and a great through
Quickly.
ball there. Buffet out wide. She swings it across, trying to get under it was shown. Oh, there's Donnelly on the court, and Donnelly, oh my goodness, what a gorgeous
Well done.
opportunity. Very opportunistic there was Donnelly as she hit it off the volley. It bounced, and getting a mitt on it was the keeper, Katie Constantini, so we will have a corner kick.
Never an easy technique, even, she didn't have a whole lot of people around her, but that ball's coming towards you and you're waiting on it. She at least did what you should do, right? Like, hit the ball into the ground, make the goalie make a save. You obviously would like that to go in the net, but at least you're giving yourself a shot for a rebound or something else like that, or the ball going in the net, right? So, good stuff from the Eagles there. Had some success on the right side again with Bethea. That was a great ball in there. So, hopefully we'll see more of it.
Yeah, and good job from Schoen too to keep and occupy the defender.
Right.
That left the opening for Donnelly.
Over, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm. Especially for a player just coming on, and again, as we were talking about with Alexis Summer, this is a great opportunity for Schoen as well. Her first a bit of action with the Eagles, and to make a good first impression. So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, you can come in here. She's mixing it up. She's moving around really well. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go again.
Donnelly with a little dummy there, letting that ball skip forward and coming in, sliding in there to grab it up. It was the keeper, Constantini. And we'll get a big boot from the goalie. Shea gets her head on it, but it's headed right back forward and takes a nice bounce there from Cameron. Cameron Hartman coming in on the left wing, fired it, and she slots it into the bottom right corner, and an opportunistic counterattack, a great bounce, and it goes Cleveland's way. The Ambassadors strike first.
Yeah, nice little turn there. She was able to get, she was one-on-one with, I think that was with Hurd there, the right back, and was able just to clip it just enough over the top to turn the defender, and she got behind, and where Pourbaugh's positioning was, it put her in a tough spot because she's trying to get back to the goal and get herself, set up to make a save. But she unfortunately just gave up too much of that right side of the goal, and she was able to just to slot it home there.
So for Cameron Hartman, that is her team-leading 4th goal of the season, and the Eagles find themselves trailing in this one in the 24th minute, 1-0. So this is a case, like a couple weeks back, really, where you saw an Eagles team that was playing strong and kind of dominating. I think that's safe to say. This was the first shot on target, first shot, I think, period, for Cleveland all game, and they make the most of it.
Sure do.
But that has been the difficulty for the Eagles. That finishing touch has not been there enough in this WPSL campaign. They've been strong on the back line, and again, we do know that this Cleveland team will give up goals, so you hope that if you're Columbus, you can find a way to start challenging them a bit more.
Right.
They've had their chances, though.
Sure. Yeah, they've had it. I mean, I think it's always one thing. You definitely want to try and ramp up your energy, but at the same time, you don't want to freak out and start doing stuff that is putting yourself in a position to be exposed. But they've been getting themselves into good spots. Just keep plugging away.
Yeah, you were playing well. You don't want to change it up too much from what was working so far. It's created those chances. Best coming so far from Alicia Donnelly.
It's a nice little movement here from Cleveland.
Yep, with it here wide left, it's Lizzie Feltovich. Now it's out off a turn there with Morgan Pence. Emerging with it, though, is Isabella Giannacci. Giannacci gets it wide to Tori Haggett. Haggett, a little bit of hold-up play there from 28. Now it's out wide with Lacey Bethea. Back to Haddad. Here's Schoen.
Nice.
Schoen forward to Bethea. Ooh, and that just skipped out of play. Nice thought there from Schoen.
Now coming in for the Ambassadors.
Wholesale changes for Cleveland.
Number 20, Georgia Naguki.
No more coming for Columbus, at least for the time being. Right now, we are in the 26th minute.
It's like Taylor Lauk, I think, is coming in here for the Eagles. Go on the back line.
Good light. Look, you're correct, I think.
I think so.
It
Yeah.
looks like Taylor
Batty
Lauk.
shot coming off.
Eagles, number 11, Taylor Lauk.
Taylor Lauk, just to confirm.
Batty shot.
So Tori Haggett has it now. It's over with Katie Cox. And here's Lauk. Out wide to Reventlow.
Good ball.
Reventlow scooped up ahead to Donnelly,
lucky.
but it'll go out of play. There's Donnelly with it. Touch to Reventlow. Reventlow loses it. And a good foul there from the veteran.
Yeah.
Free kick here for Cleveland. And the entire Ambassadors team starting to move forward. Here's Cleveland. Cleared out of play there by Donnelly. Another throw incoming Ambassadors' way.
You got Aaron Duffy coming in here for Lacey Bethay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if she's going to play in that more advanced position that Lacey's been playing in. It looks like that's where she's lining up right now. Here's
Nice.
Tori Haggett to Duffy. Duffy trying to get it ahead to Schoen. Unable to. Janachi stretching to get there. Coming in with speed there was Shea. Oh, here's an opportunity, though, for
Offside.
Cleveland.
There
Yep,
you go.
looked like she was off. They did get it. There's the flag from that linesman. And now it's Reventlow making her way up the left. Cleared right back by Cleveland. Shea, that one was kind of bouncing on her. She gets it over to Lauk.
Nice.
Lauk chipped ahead to Katie Cox. Now it's Shinachi. Haddad with it on the right. Haddad up to Schoen. Schoen trying to corral that one. It's going to go out of play, but Eagles keep the ball. They'll get it off the throw-in. Haddad calling for it for Duffy, who's, again, playing in that more advanced wing position now. Duffy back to Haddad. Here's
Nice.
Haggett. And now it's Janachi. Played back to Taylor Lauk. Lauk just inside the mid-circle. She gets it over to Reventlow. Reventlow swinging the cross in. Schoen was looking for it. Donnelly's touch wasn't quite what she was looking for herself, and that'll be cleared out. But Columbus maintaining possession. Here's Isabella. Janachi. Great ball ahead for Donnelly. Donnelly trapping it down to Schoen. She couldn't get that one on net.
Got
So
a
we're
throw
going to
in
get,
here.
it's a throw in from deep in the Cleveland end.
From our angle, it's a little tight here up at the announcer's booth.
Here's Cox to Janachi. Back with Shea, and here's Cox once again. Cox, good turn, good dribble.
Ooh.
She's fouled. And let's see a card. Nope.
Yeah.
Free kick Eagles.
So Eagles will get a free kick here. They'll take it quickly.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were
Yes.
going to do a set piece,
Yeah,
but
I thought so
most of
too.
the team was at the field, but decided not to do that.
Tori Haggett trying to get it over to Donnelly, but she's unable to. And now ball played to space. Chasing it down will be Hannah Haddad. And it's back with the keeper, Poorbaugh. Lauk. Out to Reventlow. And now she'll get it back. Audrey Shea here, exchanging with the keeper. Here's Isabella Janachi. Janachi head up, and when you need to start moving more north-south, she's one of the players you want to get it to. Unfortunately, her leading ball led just a little bit too much and went out of play.
So got a hydration break here.
Yep, hydration breaks, those are important, especially in a hot day like today. So Eagles, they trail 1-0 right now against Cleveland Ambassadors. That lone goal coming courtesy of Cameron Hartman, again, I think on Cleveland's lone shot still so far. As we're 30 minutes into this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's been poor from the Eagles. I don't think that's fair to say at all. They've had their moments, but I think there's when they're kind of running into ruts like we kind of just saw over the past couple minutes. It's I think they're give Cleveland credit. They've been doing a good job when they're in position and playing defense. They're making it very difficult for the Eagles to break through. So it's hard to say what the slight adjustments would be if you're the Eagles. I think also like some of the right and the left back, they're getting pretty far wide on the field here, and there's just not much movement, or there's not much room between the right and the left. The winger and the backs. So they're condensed into a small area. So if you're going to do that, you have to have these quick little interchanging passes and maybe trying to get the striker to run around and pull some more people with them. But it's one of those things where they're going to have to find ways to maybe be a little bit more direct if they have those opportunities, or just going back to what they did and had some success in the beginning of the game is where they're maybe playing a little bit. They don't necessarily need to keep the ball. They're trying to play it over the top, and they're really pressing to win those second balls and turn over Cleveland, and then they're already over in their third of the field. So we'll see what happens here in the last 10, 15 minutes of the half here.
Cleveland trying to play it ahead and find Morgan Pence, but Audrey Shea gobbles that one up. It's with Lauk and out to Reventlow. Reventlow challenging. She plays it to Tori Haggett. Haggett out wide there to Haddad. Haddad has that ball go off of her, takes an odd bounce, and that's going to be out of play against Cleveland, I should say.
So I got Donnelly on the right side over here.
Yeah, Donnelly looks to have, switched over to the right. Duffy out wide left. And here is Donnelly playing across in. Ooh,
she got some good contact on that for sure.
She definitely did, and Aaron Duffy was there waiting on that back post, but couldn't connect. So keeper here to take the goal kick. Cleveland with it navigating. Yeah, a couple nice little turns.
I don't know if she knew much about where that ball was, but she certainly looked slick doing it.
That was Merrick Mihailik. Here's Haggett. Gets it back.
Nice.
Oh, no, it's Janachi. Janachi loses it. A rare giveaway from number 2. Coming in, there's Aaron Duffy fighting for it on that left side. It's played ahead by Cleveland, but Shea is able to break it up. Lauk gets a foot in there, but Cleveland now on the counter. Tracking back is Janachi, and allows some more Columbus players to catch up. Long ball played forward as Haddad loses her balance. Now coming in at Cleveland, it's Townsend. Townsend trying to swing across, and it's going to be cleared by Reventlow. An important clearance there as Duffy's going to get a foul.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there. I mean, the ref's always going to give the opposing, they're going to give the benefit of the doubt to the person that's fallen down to the ground and kind of getting a slight hip check there. But I think, the way the ball was bouncing and rolling, I think Aaron could have just, avoided some of the contact or given some token pressure, and she probably would have been able to, not necessarily win the ball, but at least avoid the foul. But, sometimes it just goes like that when you're trying to be aggressive.
So Abby Schock coming back, or Addie Schock, I should say, coming back in. She's subbed on for Haddad, but it looks like she's going back to the center back position. You'd certainly want her with that size at center back. And it looks like it is going to be Taylor Lauk moving out to that right wing back. Free kick here from probably too far for them to get a clear shot, but certainly still a dangerous position.
Yeah, absolutely.
Floated in, and getting her
Nice.
mitts on it there is Amanda Poorbaugh. She tracked that the whole way.
Yeah, I was surprised they clipped that one in. And usually, you try and clip it to the back post and you're heading it across back goal. I thought maybe that could just been a great opportunity just to whip it in right in front of the 6, and it makes it really difficult on the goalie in that scenario. But they decided to try and play that back post. Poor bot did a good job reading it.
There's Lauk chasing it down, and she plays it back to Poorbaugh, who's got some pressure there. Ball flipped ahead. Duffy to Schoen. Schoen heading it forward, and now it's a foot race. Duffy applying some pressure as they play it back to the keeper, Constantini.
Well done.
Reventlow coming in with some speed as
unlucky.
she was held up too, and no foul coming. Prevented her from getting that ball. Here's Lauk. Played back to Poorbaugh, nearly a poor ball, but she was able
See
to
what
get
you
there.
did there, Bart.
I did that, do it, didn't I? There's Lauk once again to Janachi.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, outstep that one to Cox.
Here you go.
Cox swept
Now you
ahead
need
to Reventlow. Here's a chance for Columbus. Good
Stay
attack
onside.
developing.
Yeah, I think she's offside. It's
No.
not on the same page, unfortunately, there. Maybe
And
that's something you see when maybe you're not necessarily, when you're playing more of a back role. Now you're being forced to play up on the wing a little bit there with Duffy. But here we go, Donnelly.
Yep, Donnelly, a good takeaway. Great speed there from Donnelly. Slid
Look.
over there to Schoen. Schoen unable to get her foot on that one. A golden opportunity for the Eagles, and nothing comes from it.
Yeah, beautiful work by Donnelly there, winning the ball, able to take her player one-on-one. She really put it right on the, right where you would like it if you're a striker. Just sometimes it can be difficult to get the balls coming from, from the side, just getting that proper plant foot down and staying over the ball. Tough break for the Eagles.
But still some chances. But Eagles, again, they trail in this one, 1-0 to the Cleveland Ambassadors. Still 7 minutes or so left in this one, plus some stoppage time. We'll know at least a couple minutes because they had that hydration break at the 30-minute mark. Here comes Taylor Lauk on the right side. Lauk ahead there to Schoen. Schoen, oh, that was a late flag, and I don't know if I agree with that one.
They call offside?
They did.
Okay.
They did. They certainly did. So, free kick here coming for Cleveland. Booted down the near side. Janachi has it. She had to put her head back to Lauk just to make sure that she was all right, because that one went hard off of Lauk's noggin, but she looks to be fine. Katie Cox has it now in the center of the park.
Nice ball.
Great ball ahead there from Cox over to Reventlow. She gets behind it, swings the cross in just out of reach there from Schoen, and it's going to go out of play, though, off of a Cleveland player, and that should be a corner for Columbus. Their, I think, third of the game is Isabella Janachi will head to take it. And if you're the Eagles, this is a great opportunity to get yourself back in as the Eagles mascot getting the fans amped up.
The Seagull go.
It is a hot day, and that is the real MVP right there as
Yeah.
the ball's played in by Isabella Janachi. Here's Lauk, who gets it just outside the box, out to trying to find Janachi, and it's going to be cleared away and out of play by Cleveland.
No, I like what I've seen from Lauk so far. She seems like she's got a great feel for the game. When you're able to play multiple positions, playing center back and then rolling out to the right back, in just short notice like that, she's been composed on the ball. I've been impressed with what I've been seeing from her, Bart.
Yeah, that's absolutely the case. As Schoen has it. Tries to get it back to Janachi. It's going to be cleared by Cleveland. Addie Schock settling that ball. Here's Katie Cox. Cox. Forward to Donley. Good ball. Here's Donley with it along the touch line. Her touch is a little too hard, and Cleveland goes and clears it. So it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Taylor Lauk will go to get it as Donley is making her way and then calling the play, what she wants. Lauk tosses it over to Haggett. Haggett tried to one-touch it to Donley. Here's Lauk once again. Ooh, watch out behind you, Taylor. Now it's back with Isabella Giannacci. Giannacci playing it to Addie Schock. Out wide with Reventlow. Reventlow, good ball there. She creates some space for herself. Sends it on target. Ooh, a little bit of some difficulty there from the keeper. Looked like she had it, but nearly lost it. There's a good opportunity there taken from Monique Reventlow.
Nice control.
Oh, great ball there from Giannacci.
Well done.
Walking through, flings it on net. Ooh, and did the keeper get a glove on it? It looked like it was just
I think she
out
just let
of
it.
play, but a great chance there from Isabella Giannacci. Wasn't able to get it on target, but got some good weight behind that shot from outside the box. Here's Schock. Shoved from behind, and the ball goes out of play, but it goes out of play. Off last touching the Cleveland player. We are in the 43rd minute. Eagles trail 1-0 to the Cleveland Ambassadors here in their home finale. Schock forward to Schoen. Schoen, no one there. Now Cleveland with a chance, but bad touch turns it over to Taylor Lauk. And here's Giannacci.
Nice.
Giannacci, good ball ahead, gets the benefit of an even better bounce.
Quickly.
It's Donley. Donley sliding it in,
Well
back
done.
post, goal! Aaron Duffy off the foot of Alicia Donley, and a great goal to tie this one up. The Eagles have knotted it up.
Yeah, great work by Donley. She's been really effective today, whether it's on the left or the right flank. Able to, I thought also that was, who's the striker again, number 45?
45 is shown, yep.
Schoen did a good job getting in position to kind of carry that other defender away from Megan Duffy, or at least making it look like she was only one-on-one with that person. She got her body in front of her defender, and pretty much all she had to do was fall on the ball, and she pretty much did that. So great work by the Eagles. And great timing, too, right? We're running up on the 45th minute here, right before the half, so good timing for the Eagles to roll that into the halftime.
Exceptional timing from Columbus, and a great ball there from Alicia Donley, who's been, dealing like she's a Vegas blackjack dealer so far. She finds him that time.
Yeah, no, she's been great. I mean, she really has been making some good opportunities for herself and her teammates, and she's definitely been the Eagles' most dangerous player today.
Now here's Giannacci up to Cox. Cox has it. Looking for it, and she gets it to Donley. Just 2 minutes of stoppage time, even though we've got 2 goals and we had at least that much time in, for the hydration break. But nonetheless, won't necessarily complain as the Eagles are back in a good position there. It's back even. And certainly the weight of the game seems to be going their way. So they've played strong. Ooh.
Didn't think she realized the amount of time she had there.
Here's Monique Reventlow. Reventlow nutmegs her. Coming in on that left side, it's Reventlow. Just a little bit too hard of a touch, but we appreciate the nutmeg there from Monique.
Respect it. And encourage it.
Yes. On all occasions, by all means, Monique, especially if you're in the attacking third. maybe don't try those, in your defending third a whole lot.
Right.
So we were getting a throw in. Looks like the officials insisted that Columbus move a little bit further back. Here's Schoen trapping it down. Nice turn there from the striker. Outside near the corner flag.
Plays quickly
and
here.
It's going to go out of play for a corner kick. This will be, potentially the last chance of the game for Columbus. It looks like Schoen's going to take this corner.
Kick being taken by number 45, Avery Shoney.
So here she is to take it. This could be the last chance of this half. And Columbus, you'd love to be able to go up one. Short free kick. It's Janacci. Gives it back to Schoen. Schoen trying to slide it into that near post. It's going to be cleared out by Cleveland, and that is going to, no, not quite go out of play. Here's Janacci. Janacci gets it to Lauk. So there's still time for one more forward attack.
Being very liberal with this 2 minutes.
Keep
here.
advancing, keep advancing. No, now we need a whistle as it's given away. Come on, sir, please, whistle. Donnelly gets it, and that whistle then sounds. So 1-1 after 45 minutes here at Bernlohr Stadium. Your Eagles and the Cleveland Ambassadors knotted up after 45. We are going to step away for a quick break, and then we will be back with the halftime show as your Eagles tied after 45 here on Eagle TV.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, columbuseaglesfc.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.
Hey, welcome back here to Bernlohr Stadium. Just a couple minutes before kickoff in the second half as your Columbus Eagles are tied 1-1 right now with Cleveland Ambassadors in their home finale. Bart Logan, Darren Van Paris with you on that one. Eagles in that first half getting a late goal from Erin Duffy, her first of the campaign, courtesy of a gorgeous setup from Alicia Donnelly to bring Columbus even in the 43rd minute after Cleveland had taken a lead off of Cameron Hartman's fourth goal of the season. Darren, for Columbus, for Matt Ogden, what are you looking for this second half to get back in and hopefully get the 3 points and lock down that 3 spot in the division?
Well, I mean, they've had some good chances getting up on the wings, whether it be Bethea or whether it be Donnelly. So to continue to work those wings, playing the ball over the top, and getting into the right spots when they're crossing the ball in. So making sure that the center forward and you're having a little bit of help from the backside winger as well, getting into the right spots in the box, and also having your midfield slide up a little bit. So if there's any balls that get cleared or they're or a partial clearance, they're there to gobble those balls up, and you're still in your attacking third there.
And we are about to be getting back underway here for the second half as your Eagles, again in the black and yellow trim, going from right to left here on Eagle TV, powered by the Nordeck. Of course, our friends at Perez Morris, Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, and yours truly, the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls. We are underway here in half number 2 as there was a substitution. Back on is Alexa Summer at the striker position. Back on as well as Annalise Grimmel at the 10, that attacking midfielder, and Lacey Buffet is back at left wing. And it looks like Taylor Lauk is remaining at the right back position with Addie Schock and Audrey Shea at center back. Monique Revenlow's looked strong in filling in for Cheryl Shope as Revenlow there, the aforementioned Swiss Army knife there for Columbus, plays it out. Cleveland has it. Cleveland in their white jerseys with light blue numbers. Crisp as it's played forward. That's a good ball. Amanda Poorbaugh coming out of her box, and Cleveland striker going down near Pourbaugh's feet. That was a little bit dicey looking, but looks like both players avoided anything serious as another ball floated into the box. That bounces into Pourbaugh's waiting hands. And Poorbaugh waiting as her players move a little bit further down the field before she sends a big boot ahead. Getting ahead on it, there's Cleveland. Janachi has the ball hop over her foot, and it's played forward by the Ambassadors. Nice touch there from Cleveland. That is McKenna Donahue, who took that opportunity but could not take the most of it. And so it's going to be Poorbaugh here with the goal kick. We're just 2 minutes into the second half. Game tied at 1. Here's Schock trying to get it forward to Buffet, but it's broken up. Here's Donahue.
Well done.
Shea steps up. Janachi lost it that time. Trying to play it over to Revenlow. Here's Grimmel. Good pick off there from Grimmel. And it's going to squirt out of play, and it'll be thrown back in by Cleveland.
Something that we don't see a whole lot from the Eagles midfielders, Giannacci and boy, I'm losing my mind here today. Cox, geez. Yeah, they've had a couple of turnovers, loose touches. Now just to start the second half here, but no, that's been something that has attributed to Eagles losing possession. So hopefully they're able to clean that up here.
Here's a good counter. Here's Lacey Buffet fires it, but she couldn't get it on target. Alexis Summer there, maybe a little bit late getting that to Buffet. She couldn't go into it with quite as much speed as I think she wanted to. Just waited a little bit too long.
I think the center back just had a little more of an opportunity to slide over and made that angle more difficult for her.
But still a good opportunity for Columbus, and Lacey Buffet back returning to the field after being subbed off in that first half, making her presence known. Now it's Cleveland. Dangerous ball played forward, but Poorbaugh will take it herself as Donahue came crashing in. Poorbaugh marshaling players up the field and takes a big free kick. That's Summer, who looks like she might have caught a little bit there, but now it's Cox out to Reventlow here on the near side. Reventlow, good ball played forward for Lacey Buffet, but it's going to go out of play. That one looked like it was going to stay in, and then just at that last moment, it's like it was a remote control, just boom, crosses that line. Now it's Reventlow off that turn. Cleveland getting in there and putting it out of play, despite some complaints there to the linesman. Summer running past it. Now center back has it for Cleveland. Pushed up the field. Shock will keep it down. Now it's to Shea. Shea sends it to Lauk, who can run into it, but it squirts out of play before she's able to. Now throw in coming. Getting there first, it'll be Shea, using her body to block off the attacker, and she is fouled, so we will get a free kick for Columbus. Into the 50th minute so far, 1-1 the score, both those goals coming in the first half. As we are getting, again, we mentioned this is the home finale for the Eagles. They're looking for home win number 4 of the campaign and to end the season above 500. We want to thank a couple of our sponsors, including Perez Morris. Perez Morris is a women-owned business law firm headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, with offices in Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. They represent some of the largest U.S. and international industry leaders in the airline, automotive, construction, financial services, food and restaurant, healthcare, retail, logistics, and more. They guide their clients to manage their business risks as well as their professional management and commercial liability exposures, as we've got a corner kick coming. Perez Morris helps make deals happen by providing unmatched defense, business litigation, general counsel, and commercial transaction services worldwide for their clients. Visit PerezMorris.com to learn more. Perez Morris, women supporting women. Monique Reventlow is going to take the corner kick for Columbus. On this left side, Reventlow swings it in, back post.
Nice.
Donnelly over to, that was Cox, who had a golden opportunity to put the Eagles in front, but she was not able to beat the keeper. Donnelly, once again, just continuing to deal, that time from the back post. She got that header across to Cox, and Cox couldn't finish it off, though. Now the ball is played ahead to Donahue for Cleveland. Donahue plays it back. Cleveland able to maintain it, but Donnelly comes in to break it up. And so we'll have a throw-in for the Ambassadors. Now Cleveland with it off the turn. Good run here coming. Open shot.
Nice
Poorbaugh
save.
with a big save. Her best of the game so far. One of her best of the season.
Boy, they just split the part of the Red Sea there, so to speak. Ambassadors making the good move and able just to drive right at Poorbaugh. And luckily the shot wasn't put directly towards a corner, but Poorbaugh in a good position just to parry that ball over the top.
Yeah, that looked like it must have been a little bit of a
Yeah, it
miscommunication
was
there
weird.
because McKinley Mendenhall, she was, oh, and here's Cleveland. A great goal from the Ambassadors there, as it was Ashley Townsend who got it through traffic, and that's, you know, an example. At the other end, Columbus unable to capitalize on the corner. Cleveland on, I believe, their first corner of the game. They make it count. Ashley Townsend.
Yeah, it looked relatively unmarked there by the Eagles, and I think even did a good job of when she initially wasn't able to get the initial header on target. She had a second touch that she was able just to control, and it put herself in position just to volley that one in.
So the Eagles find themselves trailing once again, 2-1 the score now. Here's Audrey Shea. She gets it over to Addie Schock, and it's back with Monique Reventlow. Schock lets it roll down to the keeper, Poorbaugh. If you're Columbus, there's still a lot of time, but I want to see a little bit of urgency as Donahue gives that one back. And we're starting to see Cleveland have a little bit more, or enjoy a bit more possession, as trying to thread that one was Donley. Now it's out wide, pushed ahead. And this Cleveland team just starting to get a little bit more comfortable, and we saw Columbus in that first half really dominating the middle of the field. Not so much right now, as that one's going to go out of play, and that will go out of play from Reventlow. No, they're going to say it went out.
Yeah, I think it nicked off
Must have caught a
defenders.
Cleveland player. So Reventlow will throw it in back to Schock. I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning. Founded in 2004, Fire and Ice employs a team of over 50 hardworking individuals that service HVAC systems for over 20,000 homes from Columbus and surrounding areas. The cost of HVAC can be high, but the cost of poor HVAC services to both your wallet and your home's comfort can be even worse. With Fire and Ice, you'll never have to worry about heating and cooling again, and you'll be comfortable and confident in your home all year
Here we go,
long.
Alexa.
As here comes Alexa Summer. She's got Lacey Bethay. Bethay with it, slotting it in. Off
my
the
God.
post. And into the midst of the keeper, Katie Constantini. A golden opportunity, and the Eagles cannot catch a break.
Yeah, nice work by Summer there. Certainly unlucky, as you said, off the post. Summer doing a good job sticking with it and able to slot the ball
Here's
right.
a good. That was a good interception there from Grimmel, but her through ball was
You see the
taken
Eagles
right
starting
back.
to play a little more sense of urgency. I think that they're picking it up here a bit.
Yep, here comes Janachi out wide to Reventlow. And Summer and Lacey Bethay, they've had some good chances here early in this second half. Is a great ball played to Bethay by Grimmel. Bethay swinging it in, back post.
Nice.
There's Alicia Donnelly. Slots it in, and the Eagles knot it back up. A gorgeous play there, and Donnelly, she just had to tap it in. There was no trouble there.
Tap it in.
Tappa. Absolutely tic-tac-toe, ticky-tack. It's what you like to see.
Yeah, it's been the wingers all day for the Eagles. Donnelly, Bethay, them connecting right there is probably what they deserved, both getting a goal and an assist off that opportunity there. And you know, I think that sort of jolt of energy and pressing is really what the Eagles need to continue to do in this game. You know, they're much better playing. I think most teams feel more comfortable when you're playing downhill and you're able to turn somebody over. You're just having that extra sense of, that extra sense of urgency to keep moving, keep going. And nice ball slided to Bethea, who was able to keep the ball on the ground and played it perfectly over to Donnelly.
And was it Grimmel that found Bethay?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I think she should be getting a hockey assist here in this
Soccer
one.
needs to take this up. We need to
Yeah,
call up,
they've got it in MLS.
Yeah.
They've got the hockey assists. Let's get. We're giving her.
We're gonna do
giving
it.
one
I
to
think we can
Annalise
do that.
Grammel. Congratulations, Annalise, on your first point with the Eagles. So here it is, Addie Shock. And that shock is a good one for Columbus as they have awoken off that great goal. And now do they have some more in them?
Nice.
Good ball there from Summer. Here's Bethea, able to run into it. Bethea cutting across at the top of the box, tries to chip it in, and it's going to go out of play. But I like that look. We like that look from Bethea. She can just keep it down. She's had a couple of those that she skied.
Yeah, you'd rather be aggressive, get a shot off. Obviously, you want to keep it down, like you're saying, make a goal and make a save. But good action here from the Eagles. Summer has really been imposing her will a little bit up top, and she's done a good job connecting and getting in behind the defense too.
Yeah, almost in a bit of a false nine role, from Summer, where she's really been facilitating a lot.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Here it's with Monique Reventlow, back with Cox. I'm sorry, back to Shock, I should say. Here's Grammel. Grammel outside to Lacey Bethea. Bethea coming in on the attack, but she gets that touch, and that's going to go out of play. And it will go out of play on Cleveland. Nice break there for Columbus as Monique Reventlow will throw it in. And here it is with Janacci. Back to Reventlow. To Shock at midfield. Shock to Shea. Shea's going to send it forward. Can Summer get her head under it? Nope. It's going to bounce forward. And here comes Constantini trying to slow things down a little bit as the Eagles have come and clawed their way back. It's a tie game once again, 2-2. As we are entering the 60th minute. Here's Shea to Shock. And it's Reventlow. Shock slides it back to her fellow center back. And here's Lauk. Lauk leaves it for Katie Cox. Cox forward to Summer. Grammel.
Nice.
Back to Cox. And Alicia Donnelly, who's
well done.
Goal. She got it now to Grammel. Grammel swinging it in. She's looking to find Bethea there, trailing. And, a good run there from Bethea. She timed it well. To kind of come in with a little bit of that delay, but unfortunately couldn't quite get on the end of it.
Nice work from the Eagles there. I think that was one of the few times we've seen them, move the ball. They had a little pressure on them, worked out of it, swung the ball the other side of the field, and were able to get into a dangerous spot. Nice little move by Donnelly to pass it on to Grammel, and playing a dangerous ball in.
Yeah, and using the whole width of the field for Columbus on that play is we're going to get a whistle here. They're going to say that went off the hand of Alexa Summer, I believe. So kick coming for Cleveland here in the 60 minute, just 30 minutes left in this one. The Eagles, if the result holds, Eagles will hold on to the number 3 spot in the Eastern Conference. They come into the game 2 points ahead of Cleveland Ambassadors. And we're going to get a whistle here. Foul against Cleveland. I think that was Ashley Townsend, the culprit. Townsend, who has Cleveland's goal earlier in this half. So it's going to be Reventlow to take this. Coming on is Erin Duffy.
Yeah, it's like Audrey Shea just took herself out of the game. Hopefully she's okay and just precautionary.
And Taylor Lauk is going to slide back there to the center back position. She's been playing all over. Reventlow, nice weighted ball, but it's going to be Cleveland with a chance here on the counter. Duffy, can she chase it down there? Is able to close the gap there with Townsend. Now Townsend, a quick throw in. Cox shoved off that ball, fouled, and let's let the Eagles use advantage there, sir. Janacci was right there on it. Instead, we'll slow it down
Yeah.
a little bit.
Good work by Duffy there. You know, I thought she played she played the ball well and kind of baited that pass being played a little bit before I think the Cleveland player wanted to, and she was able to recover. And at least at the bare minimum at the time, she just stopped a counterattacking opportunity.
So here's Shock. Back to Lauk. Janachi lost it. Duffy got back in there, but now here's Cleveland with a counter attempt brewing. Good tracking back there from Katie Cox. Now it's back. Cleveland with a chance. Fired right on target, though, and no problem there for Amanda Pourbaugh. She didn't even need to flinch. So Pourbaugh will take the kick from the edge of her box.
Nice.
Good header from Alexis Sommer, and it's going to be Alicia Donnelly getting there first. Donnelly has her pocket picked.
Yeah, good
Great
defense there.
Yeah, great defending, but here comes Annalise Grimmel. Now it's pushed ahead. Grimmel, a DePauw University player. As that ball is going to go out of play. Here's Janachi. Read that one. Trying to get it to Bethay, but couldn't quite. Now here's Cleveland with a chance. Closing down the gap is Reventlow, and she's going to be able to throw it in. Reventlow back to Shock. Out wide. There's Lauk. Lauk lugs it forward to Alicia Donnelly. Donnelly was trying to find Summer. Now here's Cleveland with it. Out with Townsend. Townsend, good ball, well offside though. Nice try. Amanda Pourbaugh says, "You're off, but I'm going to block it still for good measure." Yeah, that was well offside. Looks like we may have some substitutions coming for Columbus. Looks like Tori Haggett and Shore shown once again, but looks like they may have to wait for another stoppage to come on. So Pourbaugh boots it ahead to Bethay. Now ball's going to go out of play, and now we'll get our substitutions. So for Columbus coming on, Tori Haggett and Avery Schoen. And then coming off, it's going to be Alexa Summer and looks like Grimmel remaining on. So
yeah, I think Bethay came off here as well.
Okay, so Haggett will play more centrally, it looks like, while Schoen will take that wing position.
Number 17, Erica Alec. And number 9, Ella Keeson.
So Cleveland will throw it in. Townsend, who's nice headed down there by Lauk. Here's Grimmel settling it, trying to get it to Duffy. Here's
Well
Duffy
unlucky.
trying to get it to Donnelly, and there's a foul called against Columbus. Another substitution coming in for Cleveland.
Now number 12.
As coming on is Lena Feltovich. Ball
That's a good ball.
played well. Duffy doing a good job there and avoiding the foul in the box.
Certainly nervy there for a second. I thought she was onside for sure. You know, sometimes it's difficult to tell from our angle there, but you know, Duffy made just enough contact, I think, just to put the ambassador player off their line a little bit, but not enough really to be super egregious. That would be any kind of infraction for a penalty there.
So the ball skied to the middle of the field. Janachi gets it ahead to Donley. Donley a little flick forward to Haggett, who flicks it herself, trying to find Schoen. Ball takes an odd bounce. Lauk gets a piece of it, and here's Duffy with it at the right wing back position. Muscles are off of it and plays it back to Amanda Poorbaugh. We were earlier shouting out our friends Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning. Just want to remind you that they're the best reviewed company in the area for a reason. They do it right or not at all, because Fire and Ice cares about taking the fear out of your HVAC decisions.
Turn.
Visit indoortemp.com to learn more. Again, indoortemp.com. Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, official sponsor of your Columbus Eagles. The Eagles, even right now with Cleveland Ambassadors, 2-2 the score here in the 69th minute. Here's Avery Schoen pressing, and it's Tori Haggett with it now. Haggett
Nice
over to
ball.
Donley. Donley, good touch to Schoen. Can she get there first? No, she cannot quite, as that ball will run out of play for a goal kick. First, we'll have a substitution. Coming back in is going to be McKinley Mendenhall, who had that good opportunity earlier, but Amanda Poorbaugh was up to task. And last of our title sponsors for the Columbus Eagles this season are our friends and yours, the Nordeck. Nordeck memberships are on sale now, starting at just $30. You get all the swag, the scarf, the Nordeck mug, bandana, sunglasses, and much more. You also get priority access to Nordeck tickets and at membership prices, along with discounts on merchandise, priority access to Nor on tour trips, discounts on Arena District parking, and much more. Again, all dues go to fund supporter activities like tailgate, TIFO, and away trips, anything to up the lads. And as part of your Nordeca membership sale this year, we're offering members the option to donate $5 with their purchase. That money will go directly and exclusively to TIFO, tailgate, and Nor on tour, as well as the Nordeck Community Assist Program and Nordeck Family Fund. Again, all donations will directly benefit members and match day experience for all Columbus Crew supporters and Columbus Eagles supporters. Learn more at nordeca.com, and look forward to seeing our friends at the Nordeca later this afternoon as your Crew take on Philadelphia Union. Here's Katie Cox, though. Cox.
Play it through.
Back to Janachi. Janachi, yep, finding Reventlow. Reventlow with it on that left wing. Good cross in from Reventlow. No one there, though, to connect with it. And it's going to go out of play.
Okay, Ambassadors.
With her goal earlier, Alicia Donley is now first in the team in scoring with her third of the campaign. She and Katie Cox were tied with 2 a pop coming into this one, as it's going to be the aforementioned Donley to take this throw in. Nope, second thought, it'll be Erin Duffy, who also has a goal this game. That right side getting into the action today.
Absolutely.
Here's Lauk back to Shock and forward to Janachi. Janachi to Haggett. Haggett trying to give it back to her. Here's Grinnell.
Nice turn.
And back to Lauk. Here's Duffy attacking from that right wing back position. Throws on the brakes and passes it back to Cox. Cox swings it into Haggett. Haggett touch to Donley. Donley trying to give it back to her, but it's going to be Cleveland with it now in the box. Cleveland getting it out wide, and here's Erin Duffy who gets it back. Now cleared out by Cleveland. It's going to be a throw in for Columbus. Duffy to Cox. Cox loses it, regains possession, trying to force a pass through. And here's Grimmel. Grimmel clashing with it. Cleveland, as late coming in there was shown.
Good stuff by the Eagles there. Continued pressure, even though they weren't quite able to break down Ambassadors. Continuing just to plug and cut off passes and create pressure as they're trying to work out of the back and win the ball back here.
Here's Monique Reventlow. Reventlow's ball played up will go out of play as she caught McKenna, or I'm sorry, not McKenna Donahue, McKinley Mendenhall with that one. A lot of McKennas and McKinleys. Here's Lauk. Forward to Donley. Donley, good touch there for Tori Haggett. Haggett gives it back to Donley. Donley, let's see if she can settle it. Not quite, but Janacci's there to bail her out. Janacci, good dribble, chasing the ball back down. And she gets it to Shock. Shock forward to Schoen. Schoen is going to give it back to Shock. Now tracking it down is going to be Lauk. Playing it around the circle to Cox. Cox to Donley. Donley. Great ball there for Haggett. Good weighted ball. Oh, and just getting there, nearly taking an incidental bounce off her and in, but an absolutely gorgeous feed there. But Haggett, it was just inches away from her, and the keeper, Constantini, came out for that one, and she absolutely needed to. If she'd given Haggett even just another yard, is a good opportunity here. Chipped and off the crossbar for Cleveland, and a block there by Aaron Duffy getting back. So couple balls off the woodwork. Lacey Bethay put one off the post earlier in this half, and then a golden opportunity for Cleveland, chipping the keeper, but it goes off the crossbar, and the Eagles get themselves a break.
Yeah, I think that was a great opportunity there for Cleveland, and yeah, unfortunately for them, just nicks off the crossbar there. You know, when you're going for the chip, it's always a delicate balance, you know, trying to control your body, but did a great job keeping herself composed. Just unfortunate for them, just hitting the top of the woodwork.
So there's some good karma Columbus's way after they had that bad break. This has been a good one so far, as shown. Heads it forward, trying to get it to Haggett. Haggett applying some pressure.
Nice.
Good interception there from Janacci, and Janacci gets it to Schoen. Schoen leaves it back for Reventlow. Reventlow is going to get it to Schock. Schock looking at her options. She can play a long ball to Grimmel, but instead we'll send it to Pourbaugh. Pourbaugh lobs it ahead. Cleveland with a good chance now on the counter. Some speed. Good ball played out wide. Here's Pence trying to go back door, and getting in there to break it up was Schock. Now Pourbaugh gets it off the bounce, and we'll have a kick coming from the keeper.
Yeah, Schock had to make sure that one was good contact. You know, if she hits that, if she mishits that, that's going right in the back of her net. So good clearance there from Schock.
Dublin, Ohio native, getting her first start for the Eagles.
Nice.
She's looked good, comfortable in the black and gold.
You got Lacey.
Here's Lacey Bethay, who came on for Alicia Donnelly earlier.
Oh,
Bethay,
this is not on the same page.
Yep, that run not quite there for Tori Haggett.
You know, it's always difficult when that center striker has to feel Lacey cutting back in, and when they're cutting in, has to make the run to the opposite post, so they're cutting back across the defense. If they're both going the same way, it's always difficult to try and, you know, pin those balls right into someone's foot.
Absolutely. So we get a stoppage here for a hydration break. Your Eagles tied at 2 apiece against Cleveland Ambassadors here in the home finale. As your Eagles looking to finish on a high note, if they can finish these final 15 minutes and change and maybe find a way to break through. The result, if it holds, will keep Columbus ahead of Cleveland in those Eastern Division of the Ohio Valley Conference standings. Of course, Ambassadors Cleveland, opponents last week, have the top of the table locked down. They're comfortable up there in that number 1 position. But for Columbus, when you look at the adversity they've gone through, all the new faces that we've seen this season, it's been a lot of positives and a chance to finish above 500, and that's what you want, especially with the injuries and again all the new players. I think that's a good opportunity for this program.
Yeah, no doubt. You definitely want to hold on to bare minimum this draw if you can, but wonder if you see Coach Ogden making a sub towards the end where you're getting both Donley and Summer back on the field. I thought that they, along with Bethea, they've definitely been the most dangerous trio that the Eagles have had. So if you kind of parlay this with a hydration break here, maybe you buy another 4 or 5 minutes in the last, get into the 83rd, 82nd minute, maybe you try and pull one more and get that win. But we'll see what happens here. I mean, the Eagles are in a good spot. They definitely have to make sure that they're not giving Cleveland any more opportunities. They've had some opportunities to play the ball over the top, and they've been getting in behind on a couple times. So just making sure that they're taking this hydration break, just to make sure they're all on the same page.
So here's Katie Cox fighting through a couple tackles, and she's fouled, and we'll get. No, they're going to say that she was the fouler. The offender, if you will.
It was interesting. They're both kind of crawling around there,
yeah,
trying to get control of the ball.
There's Haggett applying some pressure. Grimmel.
That's okay.
That's a foul.
Grimmel's doing a good job.
One.
I mean, she's definitely doing a great job reading where those initial balls are going, and she's making it difficult for Cleveland to work out of the back and turn. So good work by Grimmel.
Well, and that's, that 10 position, obviously Olivia Molesky, as she gets it up there for Lacey Bethea. Bethea, good chance challenging. Now Haggett has it. Haggett slowing it down. Kick it wide to Lacey. Yes, she does. Here's Bethea battling on that right wing. It's going to go out of play. But, Olivia Molesky wore that 10 shirt, and, of course, it really made that 10 attacking midfield position her own all of last year. We saw at the beginning of this WPSL outdoor season Ashley Goglin in there between Katie Cox and Isabella Giannacci, really in a flat 3 in the midfield.
Yeah.
And in his last couple games, Grimmel's come in and played in that advanced attacking role and really looking much more comfortable, as her times extended. And now really this game started to become a little bit more of a catalyst. And that's a, good looking midfield trio to look at and good options to have. If you have a Ashley Goglin coming back next year healthy, who we know can also play at the center back if you need her to.
Right.
But some good options for you to get some different looks if you're Matt Ogden.
Absolutely.
So here's Haggett. Gets it to Bethea. Bethea challenging from that right wing. Slides it back to Haggett, but Haggett got caught up there. Now here's Lauk. Lauk gets it to Duffy. Katie Cox with it. Cox slides it to Schock. Up to Reventlow. Reventlow trying to slide it up to Schoen. She couldn't get there, but she fights through a couple Cleveland attackers and gets the ball back to Schock. Schock sends it forward. It's going to go off of Ashley Townsend, and it's going to be a throw-in for Columbus. Monique Reventlow will take it. Reventlow tosses it to Schock. Schock back to Lauk. It looks like we don't see any subs getting ready yet. We're into the 82nd minute. You wonder if Alicia Donnelly will come back. Here's Grimmel trying to slide that there. A little bit of miscommunication between Grimmel. She's trying to get that to Lacey Bethea. It looks like we've got an Eagles player coming on for a substitution. I think that's Alexis Summer.
I think so.
No, it is Haddad.
Good. Katie Cox.
That ball
Skyin.
Yeah. Headed out, and we will get the subs. Will they allow the sub to come on now? It does.
Well, looks like
yeah, looks like they
she's
will.
running off the field. So
So here comes Erin Duffy off the field on Hannah Haddad here in the 83rd minute. We'll have at least, if last time in the first half they had 2 minutes of stoppage time for a, hydration break and a pair of goals. We'll see. I assume we'll have at least that much.
yeah.
But we've still got 8 minutes at least in this one, as it's going to be played out wide by Cleveland. Haddad unable to get that. Now here's an opportunity for the Ambassadors. Oh, broken up there by Taylor Lauk.
Yeah, that was much needed.
Yes, absolutely, as Cleveland had numbers. Now it's Lacey Bethay. Bethay gets it to Haggett. Haggett forward to Schoen. Schoen running into it. Will she get there in time? She does, just along the touch line. Schoen trying to slide it up to Janachi. It's intercepted. And here's a good opportunity for Cleveland now.
Yeah, this game's in transition. It's up and down right now.
It certainly is. With space to run with it, it's McKenna Donahue. McKenna Donahue gets crossed up there, and Cox will get that ball as a crunching tackle there from Donahue. No foul coming.
Boy, I don't know
it's
about that.
out of play on Cleveland, clearly. Nice try, Ashley Townsend. No relation to our knowledge of former Columbus Eagle, Abby Townsend. So it looks like we will have a couple of subs coming on late. Alexis Summer coming back, as will be Alicia Donnelly. Suspect it will be for Haggett and Schoen, as Lacey Bethay has it on the right wing. Bethay forward to space. Get there, Annalise Grimmel, but running out, sprinting out was the keeper outside of her box to get there.
Yeah, she certainly made that more difficult than she needed it to be.
And it's going to go out of play, and so time for Columbus looks like to get their substitutions in.
Back in for Eagles.
Yeah, you called it, Bart.
Number 4,
Haggett and Schoen are coming off.
Yep. Now we'll see if Donnelly's going to continue to line up here on this left wing, or if she and Lacey Bethay are going to switch sides. It looks like Donnelly will be on the left, at least for the time being. Ball played forward by Cleveland. Lauk trying to get it settled. Has a little bit of trouble with it, but ends up getting possession and sending it to Schock. Schock forward to Donnelly.
Nice turn.
Here comes Donnelly with speed. Donnelly fouled from behind.
Gonna see the first card?
Yep, let's see. That should be a card. Perhaps not.
We see it.
There it is.
There it
Yep.
is.
So this ball in a dangerous position. This is one of those times where you like to have Michaela Powers around, because it's about 10 yards, it looks like, outside of the box. 28 yards, 30 yards. It's not close by any means, but
Certainly need to have a good strike to hit this one and give the keeper some trouble.
and Isabella Giannacci, she does have a heavy shot. Deceptive, because not the biggest player.
Right.
taken by number 2, Isabella.
So Giannacci lining up over it. And there's just a small wall.
Good hit.
Giannacci fires it. Oh, bar down, Isabella Giannacci. An absolute banger. And Columbus takes the lead.
Well, just as we were doubting her, Bart.
I was not doubting her,
Are
I
you
will
sure
point
about
out.
that?
I
I would
said
like to
she
replay
has a
that
heavy,
one.
you can
Okay.
go back and replay it. I said she is a
You were just maybe mentioning
deceptively
if somebody
heavy
else
shot.
was here that could have taken the
That's
shot.
true.
I don't know.
I said Michaela Powers generally the first choice. That I am sorry.
Hey,
Isabella Giannacci.
it's okay.
an
Now we know.
Absolute.
Sometimes you just need to see proof.
Oh, what and you know what? Isabella Giannacci has been knocking at the door all season. She's had some great opportunities from outside of the box, and hasn't been able to get it on frame.
Yeah, right.
That time. Oh, baby.
Great goal.
So the Eagles with their first lead of the game. They have come back twice to tie it up. This, their first lead here in the 87th minute. So Columbus a chance for the win, as now the Eagles revert maybe into a little bit of time wasting, as poor Baugh, not wasting time, I would say just cleverly.
Boyd.
Oh, here's
Donnelly's
Donnelly.
just been a
Donnelly,
menace.
great touch. Donnelly gets behind the center back, slips it through. Donnelly, hops the keeper, but the other center back is able to cover it, and an absolutely just beast mode there from Alicia Donnelly. Great touch, great strength on that ball, great handling and precision. Just unfortunately that, she could only beat so many players.
Right. Yeah, I mean, she's worked well, made great turns all game, working well in tight spaces, and you see it there, being able to dribble through 2 or 3 of the Cleveland Ambassador players. Looks like the goalie did just enough to, force Donnelly wide, and defender was able to recover.
Yeah, that last center back was able to get in. But I think, looking at it over the course of this season, I think, if you were to look at the MVP candidates for the Eagles, Alicia Donnelly probably at the top of that list, along with Isabella Giannacci and Katie Cox. I think they've probably been the biggest catalysts for them, certainly the mainstays in the lineup all WPSL season long.
Can't disagree with you on that one, Bart.
Donnelly, again, right now leading. She's the Golden Boot leader for the Eagles. Got her 3rd of the campaign earlier this afternoon as Katie Cox leaves it for Monique Reventlow. Reventlow, the veteran, is just going to send a long ball sailing all the way in, and it'll be a goal kick. Now Cleveland starting to play with a bit of urgency. And it'd be interesting to see if the Eagles can take advantage of it here as Katie Cox gets in there to intercept it. Now a long ball played forward. Good run from Cleveland, but better recovery from Lauk. Lauk, once again, this time she gets behind her. Cleveland, the chance, and they slot it in. So Cleveland knotting it up here in the 90th minute. A great goal scorer's goal for Cameron Hartman, her 2nd of the game.
Yeah, 2 minutes of stoppage time, we just heard.
Only 2 minutes.
That's a tough one to swallow there if you're the Eagles. This unfortunate Lauk just wasn't able to get a good enough touch on that one to clear it. Cleveland is to also, give them credit. I mean, they've been persistent with playing the ball over the top, and they've found some good spaces. They've had some opportunities to score, and I think not necessarily that, it was absolute that they were going to get another one, but they put themselves in some good opportunities here to score some goals.
Yep, they've had a couple runs. They've been playing those long balls. And, eventually they're able to break through.
Yeah, if you're the Eagles now, you just got to hold on here. Obviously, no one loves playing for ties or settling for that, but you want to hold on to that spot in the standings here.
You certainly do. As Giannacci gets it to Reventlow. Reventlow coming down that left side, trying to play a through ball to Donnelly, but unable to. Now gets it forward to Summer. Summer trying to settle it, but she loses it. Reventlow crashing in there, and a foul as she steps over Townsend. She'll get a yellow. I don't know about that, but we'll see a free kick coming here. Ultimately, if you're going to get a yellow, that's not a bad place to do it.
Sure.
And not, we don't have to worry about accumulation at this point. So into stoppage time, and you have to think there might be time for one last Columbus attack, as this ball will be booted ahead by Cleveland. Here's Giannacci. Giannacci leaves it for Donnelly. Donnelly cutting in. Forward, trying to get it to Bethea, but getting ahead on it there was Cleveland. Now ahead, Reventlow traps it down, taps it up to Giannacci, but good interception there from Cleveland. Move forward. Shock gets a foot on it. Here's Cox bodied off of it. Good turn there from Cameron Hartman. Hartman looking. She's on the brace. Takes a shot. Takes an odd bounce out wide. Out of her net there's Poorbaugh, but she's able to recover and get a glove on it. And
there we
that
are.
will be it. So the final score here from Bernlohr Stadium, your Columbus Eagles with the draw 3-3. The final score here from Bernlohr Stadium. Bart Logan and Darren Van Paris with you. Goals for Columbus coming off the foot of Aaron Duffy in the 43rd minute, followed by Alicia Donnelly in the 56th, and then Isabella Giannacci's just absolute howitzer of a shot on that free kick from 30 yards out. A highlight of this Eagle season, to be sure. And it's been so fun bringing you the action all season long with our team here from the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls. Of course, Darren Van Paris on the color, Tyler Kendall, and David Faust. We've had so much fun bringing you these Eagles games this 2022 WPSL season as your Eagles will hold on to the 3 seed in the Eastern Division of the Ohio Valley Conference. We're really looking forward to hopefully, bringing them to you again next year. What we will see is some things still need to be worked out, but it's been an absolute pleasure. I know I can at least speak for myself, and I am speaking for the rest of our teammates. Darren, any final thoughts on this one or this season?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think as you look kind of holistically as the season, as the team has kind of grown here, I think you found 2 great midfielders in Katie Cox and Isabella Giannacci. Those have been really great additions to the midfield. I think they bring some life and they bring some, very forward-thinking thoughts as they're kind of moving through the attack and being able to connect with the wingers. And I think Buffet is another person that you have to look at as another nice addition here to the roster. And then I think it's kind of wrapping up the game. The Eagles played well enough to win it. I think that's a little bit heartbreaking at the end that they weren't able to get the full 3 points, but you'll certainly settle for the tie here and keep your place in the standings.
Yeah, and so the Eagles finished the season 3-3-2, 3 wins, 3 losses, and a pair of draws. 3rd place in the WPSL Ohio Valley Conference's Eastern Division, and looking for good something to build off of going into 2023. Speaking of building off of in 2023, we want to thank the sponsors who've helped help us build through this all. One of those being Perez Morris. Perez Morris helps make deals happen by providing unmatched defense, business litigation, general counsel, and commercial transaction services worldwide for their clients. Visit PerezMorris.com to learn more. Perez Morris, women supporting women. Also want to thank Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning. Visit IndoorTemp.com to learn more, and for all your HVAC needs, that's Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning. And then, of course, our friends at the Nordeck who are getting ready to go see. Visit Nordecka.com, get your membership this season. So for all of our friends here from the Greater Columbus Golden Boys and Girls, Bart Logan reminding you again, your final score here in your home finale, 3-3, the draw against Cleveland Ambassadors. It's been such a pleasure. Take care, be well, and be good to each other.
Need a heating and cooling partner you can trust? Call Fire and Ice Heating and Air Conditioning, the official HVAC contractor for the Columbus Eagles. Whether you're replacing equipment, in need of repair, or just need a tune-up, Fire and Ice are your experts for air conditioners, heat pumps, furnaces, indoor air quality products, and home air duct cleaning. We can service any brand of equipment and have helped thousands of Columbus homeowners to feel comfortable and confident in their home all year long. Don't think twice. Call Fire and Ice, proud partner of your Columbus Eagles.
Our city, our team. The Columbus Eagles bring exciting Women's Premier Soccer League action to the capital city. Join the movement with us and bring the family. More fun, more excitement, and a community of fans like no other. Women's soccer is on the move, and the Columbus Eagles are leading the way. Purchase a membership or game day ticket from our website, ColumbusEaglesFC.com. Fly with us today.